Hello, friends. Welcome to Studio Sessions at Wolfgang's. I'm your host, Kevin O'Quinn. We have an incredible show for you today with musician Brandon Issak, and LA comedian Goldie Hoffman. So without further ado, Mr. Brandon Issak.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. A pleasure to be here. And we're styling. Now, I'm going to kick into a little song here. I'm going to warm up nice and slow, folks. You know. Love me, baby, and I don't like the way that sounds. You don't love me, baby, and I don't like the way that sounds. Look like me in the blues, yeah, we're Memphis bound. My suitcase, baby, and I got my traveling shoes. Pick my suitcase, baby, I got my traveling shoes. Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, me and the blues. I love that woman. The whole wide world do I do. You know I love that woman. The whole wide world do I do. Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, me and the blues. I'm sure you know just how I feel. I'm gonna say that again. Ain't got nobody. Sure you know just how I feel. If you need to find me down, I'll be on 3rd Street, babe. 3rd Street, babe. 3rd Street, babe. Ooh, I did a freeze frame. Never mind. Fantastic. Hey, I tell you, things are happening here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are having a great time. Well, when I say we, I mean the band, the one-man band here. And I appreciate the Wolfgang Studios and crew for inviting me out to perform for you this afternoon. Let me see. I'm going to do a little song, and I'm going to use a harmonica, ladies and gentlemen. It's another classic instrument with the blues. And it goes like this. Oh, come on. You can do that, Isaac.
All right, Brandon, Isaac. If you guys aren't up drinking a beer, shaking those hips, having a great time after that, check your pulse. You might have corona. That's all I'm saying. You might have corona. If the hips aren't moving, the beverages aren't being drank. Let's go. So we're moving this along with a great actress and comedian, originally from Vancouver, where we're shooting, based in Los Angeles. Let's give it up for Goldie Hoffman.
Hello. Yes, I'm getting thumbs up. We hear me. Welcome to the show. Awesome music. Thanks again. I will start with, of course, we got to get it out of the way. In case you haven't heard, there is a pandemic raging around the world called coronavirus or COVID. And it's caused a lot of death, mayhem, and destruction. And that's terrible. But we're on the West Coast here. LA, like Vancouver, we got to look for the positive of things, right? And I'm not originally from here. I'm from an ex-East Coaster. So this is hard for me, but I did it. I struggled and I found some things. For example, for the first time in human history, women all over the world have now been granted license to openly admit how much they hate their kids and that they're raging alcoholics. Now, I know that's a little unfair. They're not alcoholics. They're just simply dedicated members of a new wine tasting club. And as one knows, to really taste the Pinot, one does need to drink the whole bottle in one sitting, day or night. Or to really dedicated member, the box, just go straight for that. Much better, much more dedicated member there. But another positive related to that is I'm in a long-term relationship, and all of those questions of when are you going to have kids? Are you thinking of having kids? Stopped. Nobody is saying that anymore to any child-free. So this is fantastic. So there is also, speaking of Vancouver, yes, I was there, living there. Like a lot of comedians, I'm also an actor. Some of you are giving me that awesome look of recognition. Yes, I did serve you brunch on Main Street once. Now, in case those of you in the future are watching this show, just to explain what a restaurant was, because they're on their way out now. It was this place where people would go. I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but adults would go and sit down and wait for a server to bring them stuff. You turned into a child. That's just a fork dropped, couldn't do anything, you weren't allowed. And, you would see grown-ass men in Armani suits lose their shit and throw a tantrum when their eggs came over medium, not over soft. I mean, it was amazing. It was a really dark period in human times. And in fact, that is called the pre-COVID age, which is coined like BCE, before the Common Era. So that is what we're in right now. But, all jokes aside about serving, I'm actually enjoying my fledgling career as an actor. because I learned a lot about myself. And I know that sounds like some BS self-help talk, but it's true. For example, I've been called in to audition for commercial for Durex condoms. Yeah. Apparently people meet me and they think, use contraception. But the breakdown also said this. It said, we are seeking girls who are attractive, but not unattainable. Some girls, unattainable, not me. They're like, we see that easiness in your headshot in your eyes. That is how clear it is. Had another audition, said we are seeking a girl next door type, Caucasian / ethnically ambiguous. That's brown hair in the industry. And in big, bold letters, it says, not models. Yeah, thank you. We got it. Okay. Girl, a bit rough around the edges and pretty in a trailer park kind of way. Now, often it shows when I say that line, people go, oh, and I said, don't awe that. That is a great line. That's the kind of line you want on your tombstone. It's that good. There lies Goldie, was loved by many, missed by a few, was pretty in a trailer park kind of way. These are the things you learn about yourself only in Hollywood. You can't learn it in school, not in therapy. It's just Hollywood. So, positive side. You see, I'm doing it. I'm trying here. We're living in a very interesting time as well. We're very into identity politics, right? So I found one. I have an identity. I identify as a skeptic. And of course, what does that mean? We hear this a lot. We ask questions. We're doubters. We're very important for progress in society, but we're not well liked. And that is because we are annoying know-it-alls. We're that friend sitting next to you in a movie and whispers, it's not accurate because zippers weren't invented yet. Yes, thank you, Goldie. We know, okay, they did the best they could do on a limited budget. We can't help it though. We're skeptics, we're truth seekers, and it is a known cliche, but nobody wants the truth. You've heard this one, lying is the social fabric of society. It's why we all exist. It's why you exist. Your mother was promised that with time, sex would get better. Your father was promised that with time and prayer, he would learn to become attracted to women. And they were both promised that children would be their greatest joy and accomplishment. We all know that's a lie. Getting a little self-confessional here, so I'll tell you a bit about myself. I actually grew up in New York and Montreal. I'm one of 10 kids, 5 girls, 5 boys, no same parents, no twins. Those are your stats. Ouch. Yep. To explain, we were Hasidic Jews, the black hats, the curlies, long skirts, super Jew. And when I was a kid, I was just as annoying and skeptical. And I would get in trouble for asking questions. And my 18-year-old pregnant married teachers would say, Goldie, when you're older, you understand. And it turns out they were right. I grew up and I understood that they're all nuts. And that they all have strange penchant for men's 18th century fashion. We like this period. We're sticking with it forever. 90 degrees, fur hats. Yes, let's bring that out. So what else can I tell you on the skeptical train? I don't know if a lot of you know this, living in LA now, there is a lot of psychic ads. And apparently, I learned that Los Angeles is the #1. It's one of the capitals of fortune telling and psychics and all of that stuff. So I was late night, they come on. And there was this woman saying, I was really skeptical about talking to a psychic on the phone. But, that was the part you were skeptical about. The phone part, not the whole psychic scam part. I just want to make sure I'm clear with you. Oh, I get you. You want to be scammed to your face. That's your issue. LA, it's all about intimacy. You want to look someone in the eye and hand over your money while they make a fool out of you. I totally got it. So that tells you how LA is. I don't remember the psychic thing being in Vancouver, but I can save you all a lot of money. Just, will my dreams come true? No. Okay, there's billions of you. Just go straight into real estate and forget about it. Okay, that's the stereotype. You come to LA for acting and you end up in porn or real estate or both. Probably get good clients there. So, anxiety and depression, let's talk about that. It's they're rising now, although it's probably been, throughout history. big problem with life, families, my family as well. Also in the comedy scene, very known. We smile, but we're miserable people. So from a young age, was told that, this is a lot of our family members have this. And I went to a therapist and she said, you should talk to your mother about your family history in more detail. So I went to her and I said, she said to me, listen, Goldie, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not all there. My mother wasn't well, as you know. My grandmother, Golda, was very off. We named you after her. Yes, Mom, thank you. Very touching. I'm glad to carry on the torch. It's strange that that's what you thought of. Look, I don't know what the genes are in this family, but it doesn't look good. Wow, that is the comfort I needed for the panic attack. Thanks for the maternal comfort, Ma. So naturally, you got to know, I love those ads for family 23andMe and Ancestry DNA. Ancestry makes over 10 million new family connections every day. I'm like, there's more? And you want me to pay for this? Do you have a service that I could pay for that will disconnect me from some of those family members? Because that I might actually be interested in. So the great business idea out there for someone. Get 10% because I gave you the idea. Apparently that's how it works. So before we determine that we are now in a post-COVID age, we were called the post-9/11 era. And it does have its effect. Even in my own life, I dated a Muslim Arab for a couple of years because, hey, if you're going to rebel, go big or go home, right? But our families both pretended not to know about it, and they did. I was actually studying international relations, and I was going to do something useful with my life, like solve the Mideast crisis. But here we are instead tonight. And I took Arabic lessons, and that's when my mother freaked out because she was like, Goldie, I don't think it's safe for a young Jewish girl to be in that building with those people. I was like, yes, Ma, you're right. There must be a bunch of Arab Muslim terrorists roaming the halls of McGill University taking beginner's Arabic. Actually, then you're wrong. Because if Islamic terrorists were here, then I'd be in the safest building on campus. This is the one building they wouldn't touch. Shockingly, did not comfort her. So, speaking of men, can we all agree, and this is true for both genders, I guess, all genders, there is no good way to turn down a guy, am I right? Ladies and gents, you know how it is. You're chatting up someone, you feel like it's getting flirty, but you gotta let them know you're seeing someone or you're just not interested. Of course, beware of the fragile male ego. Holding our hands, ladies, a lot of power. It's like a raw egg, you can't just let it drop. You gotta mix it in gently. Like I saw that movie with my boyfriend. Of course, the guy's like, has to say face. Whoa. Goldie, I feel like you're trying to tell me something. Like, you think? And I think it's a little presumptuous of you to assume I'm into you that way. I like you as a friend, okay? I like you as a friend. That's my guy voice. Like, you're right. I'm so sorry. I don't have a lot of friends. So I'm just not used to, being asked to hang out and sending me dick pics. I apologize. Allow me to reciprocate, though. Here is a vag pic of a woman giving birth. Sanctity of life always ends the friendship. I never hear from them again. Some friend, huh? Took a social media break recently. I think I totally suggest doing this if you haven't. I was just getting sick of people's brag posts. You know what I'm talking about? Like 32 days sober, feeling grateful and blessed. And again, those are great things. I'm actually not dissing that. But I just feel that it wouldn't be socially acceptable for me to post something like, day number 3,680 of barely hanging on, but keeping it together. Borderline alcoholic, but technically not addicted. Teetering off the edge, but not over it fully. Post something like that. Crickets. No one's like, wow, you're so inspiring. We want you to speak on our show. Do a TED Talk. So I told you a bit about my family earlier, but we are now all mixing around, which is great. My brother married a girl originally from Hong Kong, and now I have adorable mixed nieces and nephews, and they are, so cute, Jewish, Asian mix, Again, I'm on the Jewish side. But I want to say for the record that I was against baby Chaim's circumcision. I mean, I just felt, does this kid need a reduction in that area? He's already going to have enough problems to deal with in his life. He's already going to grow up to become the world's most annoying and neurotic customer. Let's cut him some slack. No cut. Bad pun. But I was also thinking about this joke recently, and my nephew actually just turned 10. I only have a couple of years before I go from, wow, Goldie's the cool, fun aunt, to that bitch who talks about my schmeckle in her comedy. So let the countdown begin. I'm going to have to really increase those birthday gifts. A lot of people don't know this, though, but a bris, a circumcision party, a Jewish baby boy, is actually a very formative experience in a young Jewish girl's life, too. It's the very first time we ever get to hear the expression, come on, just the tip. And on that incisive note, you've been a delight. I'm Goldie Hoffman, and I will see you on Instagram and wherever else you want to harass me online. Thank you so much. Back to your hosts.
Goldie for the great set. We know how difficult it is to do stand-up comedy without an audience, without a comedy club, without a bunch of drinks, and you did amazing. Thank you for showing up at our first episode.
It's like any show.
Her name is not Brandon Isaac, like the lower third said, so don't believe everything you read. Her name is Goldie Hoffman, so check her out on Instagram and all those other kind of fun things that you kids like to do. And also, speaking of Brandon Isaac, he has new music coming out, and it's called Rise and Shine, available at brandonisaac.ca. That means Canada for all you people that are not in Canada. CA means Canada, so brandonisaac.ca, Canada. So you're getting a taste, you're getting some flavor of Canada by going to this website. It smells like maple syrup. It smells like small seals that are not being beaten because we don't do that anymore. But you will enjoy the site as you will enjoy the music. As I've enjoyed the music, we have another set from Brandon who's sweet enough to stick around. So grab yourself a tasty beverage. It's Friday everywhere, except Thailand. I guess it's Saturday, but who cares about Thailand right now? They got snakes, they got heat, they got sweat. Sorry if I'm insulting you, Thailand, but never been, and I'm just going from, Instagram pictures. It looks very sweaty, very hot. So again, without further ado, grab your sweet lady and enjoy the music of Mr. Brandon Isaac.
Hey, right on. Thank you. Hey, appreciate that, Kevin. Welcome back. I'm Goldie Hoffman, and I am going to be playing a little more blues for you. I'm kidding. That last comic was awesome. She was fabulous, you guys. You didn't prepare me, but that's cool. And yeah, that would be tough doing comedy from with no reaction from the crowd. I mean, that's tough. And it's similar with us playing the blues. And we're used to people clapping, but that's okay. This is the blues. We don't need people praising us when we're done playing it. But it is kind of nice when you clap at home, friends. Got a brand new record coming out, folks. It should be out in about a month. And this is a song off it. And it's called Lost Love, Loose Women, and Hard Times. Got a ring to it. I must have been blind. Well, I must have been crazy, and Lord knows I must have been blind. Down on my luck, it's alright. Lost love, lose the women in hard times. Only time will tell, but I'm sure I can beat these blues. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Tough people do. Always told me having the blues ain't no crime. Yes, my daddy always told me that having the blues ain't no crime. Down on my luck, but that's alright. Lost love is a women. Woman's hard to find. Yes, I had a good woman, and a good woman's so hard to find. Down on my luck, that's alright. Lost love is a women hard time. Now I realized on the break I was a little sweating and I didn't do up my shirt again. I can't believe it. I mean, my goodness. I gotta be on top of this stuff. Well, folks, I'm gonna do a song about one of my favorite drinks in the entire world. It's not easy. Ben, can you imagine what my favorite drink would be?
No.
Well, it's beer, Ben.
Oh, okay. I see what
But
you're
my
saying.
second favorite drink is coffee. Sorry about that. I know you got your hands full, let alone to do a questionnaire. Yes, beer's my favorite drink, then coffee, and then water. And this is a song all about my second favorite drink, coffee. Black coffee. I don't want no sugar, and I don't want no cream. Black coffee. Oh, oh, oh. I don't want no sugar, baby, and I don't want no cream. know I need me some hot water, baby, and something to grind my veins. Well, now listen here, sugar, you ain't done nothing wrong, but I like my coffee black, and I like my coffee strong. Black coffee. Yeah, I don't want no sugar, and I don't want no cream. I just need me some hot water, baby. Yes, and something to grind my veins. Coffee right from the pot, and when she starts to break your leg, black coffee. I don't want no sugar, and I don't want no cream. I just need me some hot water, baby, something to grind my veins. Black coffee. I don't want no sugar, and I don't want no cream. No, I'll say it again. Yes, black coffee. I don't want no sugar, don't want no cream. I just need me some hot water, baby, something to grind my beans. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Well, there you have it, folks. A little more blues. Again, we are doing this live and direct. And again, it's great to work with a great crew here. We have everybody here. We got a camera team. We got an editor. We even have a fluffer on set. Fluffer!
Who's the fluffer, Ben or Rob?
I don't know. Well, they hear me, Kevin. Fluffer! I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. we still live? Okay, good. I figured World Pop was going to cut us off right now. Well, there you go, folks. Let me see. I'm going to do a tune here for you. On my darn... One more on this one, and then I'm going to hit that banjo. I'm telling you right now. No, I'm going to hit that banjo right now, ladies and gentlemen. Right before your very eyes, we are going to change this and put a banjo on my persons. Yes, banjo, strap it on. Hey, 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 hey. I'm going to do a song all about COVID-19, boys and girls. Sing along if you know it. It's a brand new original. I'm used to having my Cindy May with me. She is sort of my talk back, and she reads all the comments. But this is a different thing, so I feel a little naked without my woman on me. I mean, with me. Wait, I don't think I use this thing on this thing. This is a song called Housebound Blues. It's for all you people that are enjoying the second wave of COVID-19. It's interesting. Looking for my pick. I done put that pick somewhere.
One on the guitar behind you.
Is there one in the guitar behind me?
There was.
Oh, back there. I see.
You know, you can use mine if you want the orange one.
I'll borrow that. Yeah, that's about the. Oh,
There you go. You found
I was
yours
sitting on it. It's like an egg.
in your butt crack.
I mean, I'm telling you, folks.
Princess and the Bee.
I am yeah, that's right. I'm a professional. Please do not try this at home. I don't even think I used a pick for this one. but you know how it goes. No jacket, no need for shoes, nowhere to go, got nothing to do. Locked up and lonesome, can't leave my home, I can't see nobody. Yeah, I'm all alone, it ain't easy. Yeah, to have these housebound blues. Take it easy, we'll see this through. Everybody's talking about the dying flu. Don't you worry, we'll be just fine. Dim the lights and open up the wine, 'cause it ain't easy to have these housebound blues. I can't go out and do what I got to do. I can't go to work is what I heard on the news. I'm just a man, ain't made of stone. Me and the blues look like we staying home. No jacket, no shoes, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Locked up and lonesome, I can't leave my home, can't see nobody. Yes, I'm all alone. It ain't easy, no it ain't, to have these housebound blues. Oh, it's a bitch. true story. Ladies and gentlemen. That's fine. And when you have the COVID-19 lockdown, it depends on your house. I mean, some houses are better than others. So I mean, you got a swimming pool and you got a 5-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms. It's not a big deal. But I live in an igloo, and that's hard. I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon, and that's sort of how we do it. So think about that. So please keep them letters and those coming in. We need all the help we can get. I'm going to do an old-fashioned tune here called I've Lost Complete Track of Time, by the way, gentlemen. So I'm not sure, but we're doing all right? Perfect. What are you thinking, Ben?
I was going to Rob's mic to tell you what I was going to say.
Okay.
How many more do you need?
Well, however many more you need.
Just fill your boots.
Okay. Well, good night, everybody. Just kidding.
Thanks for coming. More?
Ben, you're our producer, are you?
We're co-producing.
Co-producing, you
Doing
and
it all,
Rob?
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. I wasn't sure.
We're not sure.
You wasn't sure we're doing a great job?
Yeah, right. You guys are doing a great job, man. Doing live stuff is a real trick, and it's exciting doing live stuff because you never know what can happen, right? Sugar baby, what's the matter with you? Well, I ain't your man about the way you do it, sugar baby. Honey, it's all over now. All I want my baby to do is to make $5 and to give me 2, sugar baby. Honey, it's all over now. I made my baby change her mind, sugar baby. It's all over now. And I made my baby do the buzzer low. I said, sugar baby, honey, it's all over now. Sugar baby, what's the matter with you? Well, I ain't your man about the way you do. I said, sugar baby, honey, it's all over now. This next verse is for all the men out there. All I want my baby to do is to make $5 and to give me 2, sugar baby. Honey, it's all over now. I'm going to switch back to that guitar, play a couple more songs for you fabulous folks. Put that bad boy right there. And I'm going to do an original from my latest record. Like Kevin said, you can go to brandonisaac.ca. ISAAK down there on the front of the drum, and you can download this record or That would be your best bet right there. Download that record. Or you can see where I'm playing around town. And this is a song, a brand new song. Well, it's a song from the new record. And I think it's pretty poignant for the way the world is right now. There's a lot of tensions. We're heavily divided. You're either right, wrong, left, right, up, down. And as Rodney King said, can't we all just get along? Now, who remembers Rodney King? He was from the LA riots, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, he had some wise advice after taking his heavy beating from the police. He said, can't we all just get along? You know. And 5 years ago, he was found dead in the pool. I don't know how that worked, but I smell foul play. Okay, I'm getting political, so moving right along. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. And why can't we all just get along? You know it don't matter, you know we all the same. It just don't matter what thy name. No need to change me, I'm on my way. And can we live in peace, peace and a harmony? Cause when you get down to it, you know we all the same. It just don't matter what thy name. And if we stand together we'll be strong. And living side by side, on and on. And respect each other, no one to blame. Well, it don't matter what thy name. Let's keep it simple, follow the golden rule, and do unto others as you want done unto you. No matter your religion or spiritual way, well, it just don't matter what thy name. Stand together we'll be strong. And live side by side, arm in arm. And respect each other on the blind. Well, it don't matter what thy name. And we can fight about it, or we can dance and sing. It's like a different language saying the same thing. This world a little better place. Well, it just don't matter what thy name. It just don't matter what thy name. One thing for sure, we are the human race. Woo! Well, there you go, friends. That was my little tune about hope. Can't we all just go around? I don't think that's how I leave that one there. Let's see. Should I do one more? One more? Okay. We'll do one more song, folks. You know, My dad always told me, son, leave them wanting more. That hasn't happened yet, but one of these days I am going to leave people wanting more. No, they're like, please, you should have killed it a song ago. Which one will I do for you? I'm going to do this, this one here. It's called Just in Time. And it's about, you might be ready to give up on something and, you're ready to call it quits. And something comes through for you just in the nick of time. So we wrote a song about it. It's called Just in Time. Yeah. Woo! Just in time. I walk a baby underneath the blue moon. That's when I found you. Not a minute to the song. Well, I found you just in time. Yeah, I found you just in time, baby. Yeah, just in time before I give up on love. Down and out, cool down slow. You come along, and the next thing I know, well, I'm saying just in time. I'm saying just in time, baby. It's not just in time before I give up on love. Yeah, man. Thought it was over, we was good and done. Looked in your eye, knew you were the one. Yeah, I'm saying just in time, baby. Hey, just in time, baby. Yeah, now just in time, baby. Before I give up on love. I give up on love. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. We sure appreciate that. Thank you for everybody down here putting this together and inviting me down. We'll see y'all again. Thank you to Wolfgang Productions. Take it easy out there, friends. Catch you on the rebound. I'm saying just in time.
All right. Now everybody's had enough beverages, shaking those hips, ready for your Friday night. Everybody's ready. As I said, Brandon's new disc, downloadable. BrandonIsaac.ca is where you should go if you love the music. If you're in Vancouver or Lower Mainland of any sort, just look at his website and it'll show his dates. Go out and see him, support him, tell him that you saw him here. We love you guys. This is our first one, so it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty damn close. We only put $1 million into this budget today, so $1.2 million, we'll make it happen. Better looking host. Anyways, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.